I suppose let's just delve into the strategic fit that this 30% stake has with Reatile. Could you just give us an idea of the motivation behind the deal?
Thank you very much, CNBC, for this opportunity. The opportunity to invest in a petroleum terminal with Vopak affords Reatile a platform for building its storage business network throughout sub-Saharan Africa. This is our first investment, and we hope there'll be many projects linked to this investment of terminals in nature, where we are putting terminals of chemicals, fuel and vegetable oils, as well as LPG in South Africa and Southern Africa.
So is this a focus for the group right now, and a growth opportunity? Is this an area that you've identified has huge potential when it comes to exporting and importing?
Yeah, absolutely. Reatile is focused on the energy, petroleum sector and the chemical sector economy. We have investments in these sectors. We're involved in pipe gas in the energy side, as well as LPG. We're also involved in trading on the petroleum side, and the opportunity where we bring in fuel and crude into the country. Now, the opportunity of getting involved in storage allows us to go downstream and furthermore, and we see ourselves being involved in all the facets of the value chain in the petroleum sector.
Give us an idea of the value of this deal, 30% stake in that Durban terminal. What was the price tag of that?
Unfortunately, the parties agreed not to mention that at this stage.
Yeah.
There are sensitivities, as you know. Vopak is a listed company, so at this stage there are embargoes in terms of the value of the transaction. But suffice to say that when you're dealing with these terminals, they're quite large in size. The terminal in Vopak is 130,000 cubes of storage capacity, and they're quite significant in size.
Okay, so it's obviously not going to be able to give us a value of that deal, but before I let you go, you mentioned the downstream oil and gas sector. Can you give us an idea of what type of investments you want to make in South Africa, and how that will, of course, help with the importation of crude? That is an issue for us. Of course, the crude price very much impacts the bottom line of consumers here with regards to that fuel price. So give us an idea of where you're looking to invest downstream.
In fact, this transaction linked to it is we already signed a lease in Richards Bay, where we are looking to put up a terminal. That terminal specifically will focus on chemicals as well as liquefied petroleum gas. As you remember, a year ago we ran short of LPG in this country, especially in winter, and that allows us to, a facility where we can import sustainably, and the industry can import sustainably LPG into the country. We're looking at also putting up a veg oil facility in Richards Bay, as well as clean fuel petroleum. The problem with supply shortages in South Africa are linked to fuel products rather than crude oil per se. So the opportunity with Vopak, the partnership with Vopak, affords us the opportunity of also building a 60,000 cube terminal in Durban, specifically for allowing diesel to be connected, to be brought through to Joburg, connecting to the NMPP. And we're also looking to build a petroleum terminal in Lesedi for the distribution of that fuel. So long term, we see South Africa as an import.
Yeah, sorry, Simphiwe, we're going to have to leave it there. But as you say, clearly identifying gaps in the supply chain to the market. Simphiwe Mehlomakulu, the chairman of the Reatile Group.